Here we go, best for last. Okay, these are quotes by Tom Brady on the Howard Stern Show today, 2 hours. Do I buy them or are they just political answers? Here we go.
Okay, Brady on his favorite receiver, quote, "There's not one, it's impossible." Colin, Tom, or false?
That's false. Tom does not believe that. Tom knows Randy Moss is easily the best wide receiver he's ever had. That's a political answer. That is false.
It's true. He did say that. There's not one, it's impossible.
We know, though, that he doesn't really believe that. All right.
Well, that's what he said. Brady on if he is free from Belichick, quotes, "I'm the same Tom Brady." Tom or false?
False, because he now does 2-hour interviews with Howard Stern and talks about his testicles.
It's true. He did say that. It's Tom.
All right. Well, I don't
believe that.
Are we playing the game that he said it, or are we playing the game that I don't believe he means it?
No, these are all actual quotes.
Okay,
You're
they're
just
all actual
answering
quotes.
If you buy it or not.
All right.
Oh, if you buys it or not. Okay.
All right. You're right.
All right. Brady on the Patriots' upcoming season, quote, "I want them to do great." Is that Tom or false? Do you believe that he thinks that or not?
Okay, false. Here's why. He's not rooting for them to be humiliated or hurt. But you're kidding yourself if Tom Brady doesn't want to flourish and isn't kind of hoping they're not as robust without him. That's how humans and alphas and guys who are competitive think. Doesn't make you a bad human. That's how we think.
No, it just makes you a little petty, which is okay.
Yeah.
All right, Brady on legacy, quote, "I never cared about legacy. I could give a bleep about legacy. I never once, when I was in high school, did I think, man, I can't wait for what my football legacy looks like." Tom or false?
I think that's Tom. I think this is a guy that loves many, loved by many. I think legacy matters much less to people when you're secure in yourself, and I think Tom's really secure in himself.
All right, Brady on his backup plan, quote, "I never had a backup plan. I always envisioned this."
I think
Colin, Tom or false?
That's Tom. Again, I think Kobe Bryant decided he was going to be a basketball player. I mean, I think, I have a son. He's going to be in tech, and he has dreams in tech, and those are his dreams. That can be painful if you find out at 35 you're not going to be very good at your dream. But I think to be great at something, you can't have a lot of work-life balance. You got to go all in, and you got to work really hard, and you got to give up some social stuff. So I totally agree with that in Tom.
I think it's the separation between good and great.
Yeah.
So Brady on if he resents Belichick for not making him a Patriot for life. No, absolutely not. Tom or false?
I think that's Tom. I think Tom, remember, they wanted him back. They offered him a contract back. This was not a Joe Montana situation where they had Steve Young. This was not a Green Bay situation. New England was shocked he left. So I think Tom basically does believe, it was my call. It was Tom's call, not Belichick. Tom went to Kraft's house and told him I'm not coming. Kraft didn't go to Tom's house and tell him he's fired. So I do think there's not a lot of bitterness in that point.
Brady on hydration, quote, "I drink a couple 100 ounces of water per day." Tom or false?
Oh, that's Tom. I think he doesn't, first of all, he doesn't drink a beer during the season. I just think that's who, he said it. I totally believe it. How much is it a day?
A couple 100 ounces of water per day.
So what is that like pounds-wise?
About
Pounds?
10 to 13 pounds.
10 to 13 pounds of water a day. That's why.
There's no way he drinks 13 pounds of water.
Yeah, what?
I think my daughter drinks water all day. My daughter has one of those big, not carafes, but those big thermal things. I bet you she drinks.
Good for her. I can't drink. I try to drink that much water.
I bet
have
you
this.
Yeah, one of those. She drinks about 8 of those a day.
It's 128 ounces in a gallon. So he's talking about drinking 2 to 3 gallons of water.
Oh, yeah, I think he does that.
You would just live in the bathroom.
Way. Yeah, there's just no way.
I think he
3
does.
gallons of water a day?
I find him.
How do you have time to do anything else?
Well, you're peeing all day. I mean, I find him to be the most bizarrely committed person of all time. Any other ones?
Yes, on drinking and partying. If I woke up the next morning with a hangover, I would always feel guilty. Tom or false?
That's Tom. That's who he is. Again, I've never. Couldn't tell you. I had a hangover about 4 years ago. I don't get a lot of those. I go 2 drinks, not 3. Hi, everybody. Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from The Herd or go watch a few segments from other shows on FS1.